Hello. So thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about the 3 different Senegence concealers. I'm going to use light, green, and white concealer today. Now each of these has a different use. I'm going to start with the green. Green in color correction cancels out red. So luckily my face is cooperating and gave me some red spots to cover. I'm actually using the original formula, which is not quite as concentrated as the new formula, but it works just as well. So you just dab it right on any area that you want to cover up redness. Sometimes it might be acne, and other times your redness might be due to rosacea, like a little bit in here. I used to have much worse, but it's gotten a lot better by utilizing our skincare. You don't need to really blend it in because you're going to be covering this with foundation, but this should give you an idea. Any red spots? All right, that's a good starting point. Now you'll see I'm just leaving this here. You can even go a little bit darker. In fact, I'm going to go a little bit darker, or heavier is probably the right word, on this one spot that is pretty dark. Okay. The next trick that I have that is one of my favorites, I use the white concealer for. You always want to brighten up around your eyes. So when you're using your eyes, you kind of want to use this finger because there's the least pressure. Little dab here, and then right around here. Now ideally, you will have put on your eye cream first so that this goes on as smoothly as possible. If you have a lot of fine lines around your eyes, definitely invest in that eye cream. All right, now this is highly concentrated. This is how much I use to go along right over here. Brightening your eyes makes you look so much younger, healthier. I always recommend doing it. Now I'm using light. You can use a light concealer. It really depends on your skin tone. You always want it to be one shade lighter than your skin tone. And you can go up here, get rid of the shadow that is next to your bridge of your nose. Okay, so it's nothing too dramatic. My next step is gonna be my foundation. And I like to pop it on in certain areas. And then work it in. Okay, so you see how quickly that green gets covered up by your foundation. And I'm just dabbing my foundation over it. I'm not smearing or spreading. I'm using a good foundation brush. So just dab it around. Little pops basically on your face. If you don't have a good foundation brush, a sponge would be my next best bet. Now if you're using a CC cream, I would recommend using your fingers, which has to do with the formula. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more here. And a little bit more here. If you do have a blue vein like I do right here and you want to get rid of it completely, it's best actually to cover with orange. So if you have some orange eyeshadow, or we do have orange shadow scents, that's really good option to cover up that blue vein. That's the best thing that's gonna cancel out blue. Remember, green for red, white for brightening, and then the last thing that I use is my light concealer. So if I go back and I see, okay, I can still see a little bit here, you just dab that on. And I do this, I do the concealer after my foundation, but before blush and powder. Little tiny bit goes a long way. Okay, so that's how I use our concealer. Again, there's 3 different types. This skin color comes in light, medium, and deep. And your Senegence distributor can help you find the best one for you. Thanks for watching my concealer video. And I look forward to helping you with any of your makeup questions.